Up next, we'll see Joe Mixon. He comes into this one second in the league in rushing with an eye on becoming #1. It's the Texans and the Titans on EA Sports.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some moments where that youth rears its head. But over the long term, both these organizations feel like they have an answer at the most critical position in all of sports.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Titans coming out with their quarterback, Will Levis. Good performance last year. Taken early in that second round in the 2023 draft. Greg, this quarterback out of Kentucky could be the future for Tennessee.
Going back and looking at last week's tape, just a little too up and down for my liking. It's hard to win consistently in the NFL, Mike, with your quarterback having good plays, good weeks, bad weeks. You want to just level all of that out. Maybe you lose some of the highs, but you prevent some of the lows. And when he was good, he was really good. But when he was bad, those are the back-breaking plays that really are hard to overcome if you want to win consistently in this league.
On play action, here's Levis. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A quick throw out wide, caught left side.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
On second down, Levis. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They send Ridley in motion. From the gun on third down, here's Levis. And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's fourth down. The Titans sending out their puncher. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the #2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has such a direct correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you. So he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the passing game, generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
Off the play fake, here's Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
At the Texans' 19-yard line.
They'll give this to Mixon, running right. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Still 2nd down.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Fairbairn's kick is good, and the Texans will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Titans offense ready now for their 2nd drive. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The man in motion is Burks. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They go play action with Levis. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
And he's not going to get the 1st down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
He'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. L'Jarius Sneed in on the stop. Second and 7.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. To throw is Stroud. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Titans offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down for Tennessee.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Tennessee.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. Taking off. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
They'll go back to Pollard on 1st down, and he'll be brought down right around the 40. Danielle Hunter with the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Levis. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the gun, it's Levis. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him currently second in the NFL in rushing. On first down, they'll start with Mixon.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
They'll go right back to Mixon. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. They'll go play action with Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Here's Mixon. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll be second down. On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now, Stroud. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. The next drive about to get started. Before it does, we'll take a look ahead at what's coming up this week. Tonight, Sunday Night Football, Eagles and Rams. Great NFC battle at SoFi. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, it's the Ravens and Chargers also at SoFi Stadium. And we'll take a peek ahead now. Thanksgiving Day triple header starts with Bears, Lions in Detroit, Giants, Cowboys in Arlington, and a good one to wrap up the holiday. Dolphins and Packers from Lambeau Field.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Texans offense. And their running back set to go once more. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. They'll run on first down with Mixon. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. 3rd down, 3 to go. Here's Stroud. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. They'll come up here 1st and 10. On the give, this is Mixon. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down for Houston. On the ground, it's Mixon. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 9-yard line.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for the Texans. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
They look to run with Mixon. Good blocking, and he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. That touchdown, number 19 on the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. So we have a 10-point game here at halftime. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And it's the Lions who hold on to the lead in that one. Amon-Ra St. Brown with 3 touchdown receptions. Next, we'll head over to check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. The Bucs trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Finally, let's take the trip across the Atlantic, see what's happening over in London. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Najee Harris, a touchdown run in the victory. It was Joe Mixon who had it working in the first half. He's already over 100 yards rushing for the game and has a touchdown run as well. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Texans offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And with half the season gone by, time to take a look at some of the candidates at this early date to bring home the award for the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Schultz is the motion man. A run here with Mixon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go.
Stroud going to set up to throw. That's into the hands of Diggs. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. 3rd and a yard.
Oh, and
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. He's got the first down. They'll bring him down at the 28. But the sticks will move. First down picked up on the ground.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a give running left with Mixon. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
They'll run here with Mixon. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. 2nd and goal. In motion now, it's Collins. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That's hauled in at the 2. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up 4th down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and
that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points, but not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Levis to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. A 2nd down throw here for Levis. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. They'll send a tight end in motion. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. That's powerful running, lowers the shoulder, and picks up 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
And that is incomplete. Tyler Boyd was the intended target for that one. And that'll set up 4th down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. The Texans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, ready.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On the quick, right?
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll take this to the 35, and that'll move the chains. It's a 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll run with Mixon. He'll manage only a couple. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 8.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 8. Now Mixon. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that 1st down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Mixon. And he's got it. It'll move the chains. 1st down at the 47.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Here's Mixon. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action, Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground, and that last run puts him over 200 rushing yards in this game. On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Second and 9 at the 18-yard line.
The give running right. It is Mixon. And the Texans are going to be set up with a first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Schultz is the motion man. They'll try to run this one in. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
All right.
They'll try and run with Mixon. And he is not going to get in. They make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up fourth and goal.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up fourth down.
Kind of be fair, Barron, coming on to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Texans open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Titans offense ready to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Here's first and 10. Throwing is Levis. This one complete to Ridley. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Levis to throw it here on first down. He'll look middle here, caught by Boyd. Second down and 3. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll come up to third and 3. Here's Levis. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. He's got it. That's Burks. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Levis to throw. Complete. Ridley on the reception. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. On second down, Levis. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
in trouble. Down he goes. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. And that final throw here is intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Texans. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.